Hey guys, welcome to Matt's Movies, Music and More. I'm your host Matt, and this is my movie review. The movie review I will be talking about today is the 1996 film From Dusk Till Dawn, directed by Robert Rodriguez. The movie stars George Clooney, Harvey Keitel, Quentin Tarantino, and Juliette Lewis. The movie was a surprise hit when it came out in 1996 internationally. It has a budget of $19 million and made a $25.8 million profit. The movie is about the Gecko brothers, Seth and Richie. They are fugitive bank robbers. They hold up and destroy a liquor store, killing the clerk and a Texas Ranger. At the motel where they are hiding out, Seth returns to find Richie has raped and murdered a bank clerk they had taken hostage. Jacob Fuller, a pastor experiencing a crisis of faith, is on vacation with his teenage children Scott and Kate in their RV. They stop at a motel and are kidnapped by the Geckos, who force the Fullers to smuggle them over the Mexico border. In Mexico, they arrive at the Titty Twister, a strip club in the desert where the Geckos will be met by their contact Carlos at dawn. Carlos will escort them to sanctuary at El Rey, a place of safety for fugitives from justice whose admission fee is 30% of everything they have. The bar employees reveal themselves as vampires and kill most of the patrons. Richie is bitten by a stripper and dies. Only Seth, Jacob, Kate, Scott, a biker named Sex Machine, and Frost, a Vietnam veteran, survive. The others are reborn as vampires, including Richie, forcing the survivors to kill them all. When an army of vampires assembles outside, the survivors lock themselves in, but Sex Machine is bitten, becomes a vampire, and bites Frost and Jacob. Frost throws Sex Machine through the door, allowing the vampires to enter. Seth and the Fullers escape to the storeroom and fashion weapons from truck cargo the vampires have looted from past victims, including a stake mounted on a pneumatic drill, a crossbow, shotgun, and holy water, which requires Jacob to recover his faith to bless. Jacob, knowing that he will soon become a vampire, makes Scott and Kate promise to kill him when he changes. Now, I don't really want to spoil all the movie, but so far I think I have, and I'm quite disappointed about that. But saying that, this is a video that I really want to do in one take, and I feel that I can describe this movie pretty well. When this film came out, George Clooney at the time was really famous for being Doug Ross in ER, which was a TV series which was huge in America. And as Clooney was getting ready to move on to going into the movies, From Dusk Till Dawn was the first one that he did. And to many people, including myself, I think it's the best thing he's ever done. I think his performance is amazing. And I think From Dusk Till Dawn itself is a great film. I think it looks like he was really having fun. He's got these really cool tattoos. His rapport with Quentin Tarantino is great. And even Harvey Keitel in the movie as Jacob, I just think was really cool as well. And Juliette Lewis as well. So there's a great cast. Some trivia facts about the movie. Cheech Marin of Cheech and Chong actually plays 3 roles in the movie. He plays a border guard who investigates on Jacob's RV to see if they are hiding anybody. He also plays Chet Pussy, who is the guy who's going, "Okay, pussy lovers." He's doing all that. So he's at the Titty Twister. And he also plays Carlos, who also appears at the end of the movie. He's the one that told them to meet us at the bar. Now, you've also got in this movie, and I hadn't mentioned, Salma Hayek, who plays Santiago Pandemonium. She is one of the top strippers at the Titty Twister, and she does this really seductive performance, which she actually bites Richie after Richie has been wounded with his hand because his hand had been hurt earlier in the film. Now, you also have in the movie Danny Trejo. He plays Razor Charlie, who's one of the bartenders. This was the first movie I ever saw Danny Trejo, and later on I would see him in Con Air and became a huge fan. Obviously, he would go on to do Machete and stuff like that. And you've also got character actors such as Michael Parks, who plays Earl McGraw, who's a Texas Ranger. He really is stealing the show in the film. I think he's really good. I really liked him particularly in the film Red State, which was directed by Kevin Smith, who actually cast him in Red State because of what he'd seen him do in From Dusk Till Dawn. And then you also have Tom Savini, who is a famous gore special effects artist who had done the special effects for Dawn of the Dead and Martin and Friday the 13th films and The Burning. Lots of great movies he's worked on over the years. But in this film, Sex Machine has probably got to be one of his most famous characters. And it kind of looks like it's modelled on the character Blade that he played in the 1978 Dawn of the Dead. And you also have Fred Williamson, the classic blaxploitation actor who'd been in movies like Black Caesar and All Hail, Hail and Harlem and The Inglourious Bastards, the original. And he's been in movies for years and he is really good. And then you also have some cameo appearances from John Saxon as an FBI agent and Kelly Preston, who plays a news reporter who's interviewing John Saxon. And of course, one actor who is in this movie who is now more famous later on is John Hawkes, who's been really big in the underground film scene. He plays Pete Bottoms, who is the cashier at the liquor store. Now, From Dusk Till Dawn is one of those films that they've actually done many sequels for. They did the 2000 film Texas Blood Money, which, to be honest, isn't really a bad movie, but calling it From Dusk Till Dawn, I think, was a mistake. I think the film itself works better if it doesn't have anything to do with From Dusk Till Dawn, and that starred Robert Patrick in it, and I thought that was quite good. And then just a year later, you had the third movie, which is The Hangman's Daughter. Michael Parks is actually in all three of those movies. It's the only character that's in it, and The Hangman's Daughter is actually a prequel based before the entire From Dusk Till Dawn series. Years later, you would have, as well as that, a TV series which began in 2014, on the El Rey network, which was produced and directed by Robert Rodriguez, in which they expanded the story of the characters from the film and made it into a bunch of series. So, yeah, it was an interesting idea to have. So, that was From Dusk Till Dawn. So, with From Dusk Till Dawn, it is available to watch on streaming sites, as well as buying it on Blu-ray and DVD. The Blu-ray and the DVD have got some great bonus features on there, including a brilliant documentary called Full Tilt Boogie, which I believe is a 90-minute documentary all about the making and the release of From Dusk Till Dawn. So if you're interested in finding out more about the movie, I would definitely suggest hit up on those. From Dusk Till Dawn actually had a really, really cool steelbook released a few years ago, which had Santiago Pandemonium on the front cover, and that's now been discontinued. Being a steelbook collector, I loved it anyway. I thought it was really, really nice packaging. But anyway, that was From Dusk Till Dawn. Be sure to check out any of the other videos that are on my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me any comments if you think I need to improve, or any words of advice for this, because I'm only just starting out and I'm very unsure about how to do this, as much of this is unscripted. So I'm trying my hardest to figure out how to do it. Follow me on my official Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and we also have very soon starting a Patreon site, which hopefully you guys will want to help me help involve, trying to see if I can improve my video recording, maybe figure out how to do things. I think it would be great to try my hardest at doing something like this more often. And I have a bunch of series planned, which I want to do very soon. And hopefully with your help, that will hopefully become a reality. So anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll hopefully catch up with you soon. All the best.